They do not deserve to be connected like this to somebody who is clearly operating at such a shallow level. Yeah? So I recommend, I'm done now. I'm done, okay? I'm done. Because who's listening anyway? I recommend that you watch some of this. You could do it for Lent. Okay, offered up. You could do it for Lent. I'd be surprised if you don't start enjoying it in spite of yourself. Okay, because as I said, it's cat. It's cat in the Irish sense, meaning that's bloody awful.
You know you're in trouble when even a priest says that your show must be watched as punishment. Yes, that's a Catholic priest. Because Meghan is Satan. Meghan is evil. I mean, this woman is just awful, guys. She truly, truly is. Everything that she puts out is always with the worst intentions because there's nothing true or real about this woman. Like she says, she's not authentic, Meghan. I have bad news for you. Even a priest can smell your sulfur miles away from him.
Your mum left a great legacy with charity work. Do you feel like, does that weigh upon your shoulders, or is this a way of paying tribute to what she did?
I don't... It's a weird one. I think earlier on in life, you don't really think about that. You're trying to find your own route in life, and if there's even a small void that I can fill and sort of fill that gap that she's left for so many people, then that's sort of a mission success for me. In everything I do, I hope that I do it with a smile on my face, with an element of fun, and I love the fact that people are interested. Not with just what I'm doing, but the causes that my heart's set on.
You know she'd be proud of you, don't you?
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, no, of course. But it's a great shame that she's not here, and that every day depending on what I'm doing, I wonder what it would be like if she was here, and what she would say, and how she would be making everybody else laugh as well. There's all sorts of thoughts and emotions that come running through, especially the fact that I was here last in 1993 with her, and now I'm back here, at 31 years old, and try my best to make her proud.
No doubt in my mind that this woman stalked Prince Harry, that this woman watched all his interviews, none whatsoever, because you can see that this guy was doing okay before she met Meghan, but he was still missing his mom. He was still missing his mom. Of course he was. But I'm going to do, I know you guys want me to do a video about Gwyneth Paltrow, and I will do it because I have some tea about that. I mean, it's terrible. But right now we're going to concentrate on this because this is big news, guys. You can really see the divide between Harry and Meghan Markle. Because Meghan Markle's contract, and Harry and Meghan Markle's contract with Netflix expires this week. And she's putting out stuff behind Prince Harry's back, blindsiding him about the most personal and more painful experience of his life, according to him. The violent death of his mom, because his mom died in a car accident. We all know that. We all know the special bond he had with her, or, whatever bond, but it was his mom. He claims that it is. He's still traumatized by it. Okay. So this woman absolutely stalked him. There's no way. I can just see her strutting in and putting her perfume on. We have Ninaki Pretty on record, a former friend that she grew up with from the age of 2 until, even college years. She was even present at her first or second wedding, where she says that Meghan was watching that interview like crazy, and also all the interviews that Princess Diana did, and also her funeral, that she watched it over and over, and she cried over and over and over. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for your support, guys. Don't forget to click the notification bell. I do appreciate and welcome you. And if you want to buy the merch, that's great. I want to thank all of you for the super chats and mostly for watching. Now, before we get into this, I just want to show you this because Meghan Markle, I told you she was going to get desperate. Before we get to the meat of the video, she was going to get desperate because now she's forking out some kids on her Instagram account. The odd thing is that depending on which pictures you watch, the kids change. But what's interesting is that the size of the children never change. As you're watching here, I'm showing you some images. The size of the children never change, just the hair color and their features. But not the sizes, okay? In this picture, Lily looks like she's 8 years old, older than Archie. Archie's always dressed in the same way. He's always dressed in the same way. Same jeans, same sweater, never varies. The only thing that changes is his hair color, except Lily. Lily, as I said, it's either too tall or too small, too blonde, too brown hair, red hair. I mean, she should be more consistent and show the same children, or at least hire the same actors that are growing so we get to see the same things. So now let's get to what's really going on with all this mess with Harry and Meghan and how they are truly in opposite worlds, because Meghan Markle is desperate. Meghan Markle is absolutely desperate, looking how to stay relevant. Her brand, as ever, has been officially rejected for clothing. Why do I say that? Because now she's showcasing, leaving links to a store, her store, where I guess she gets a percentage of whatever brand she sells, and that's it. Because as ever, she cannot sell any clothing because as ever in China has brutally said, woman, you can't do it. Photography and filmography, she can't, because you have, as ever, photography trademarked, and they have that registered. So this woman now has pretty much given up. I wonder what Netflix is going to sell, because they can't sell anything. She can't trademark her. She can't register her trademark. So it would be so nice, Meghan, if you would at least show the kids consistently, because it seems Lilibet hasn't grown, or has grown too much. And Archie, apparently he only has the same set of clothes over and over and over and over. It's baffling, guys. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments, because I'm confused. I am literally confused. So now, there's many things in this channel. You know that I hold Harry as responsible as Meghan Markle, if not more, because he's betraying his own family. We know that Meghan Markle betrays everybody. She ghosts everybody. She badmouths everybody. I've been always saying in my channel that Meghan doesn't see people as friends. She sees them as steps where she can step on to go higher. And when they're done, they're ghosted. And it's interesting that she has that Kelly Safian still the only friend that she could show in her latest videos, because nobody else wants to be aligned with her. So it's happening now? We have Ted Sarandos, that he was interviewed and he didn't mention any contract being renewed with Harry and Meghan. He just said that they were underestimated. So what does Meghan Markle do? What Meghan Markle always does. Do you guys remember when she said that she was going to get security on that Sussex Royal website? We're going to get security when they did Megxit, because she says, we're going to get this, we're going to get that, and you're going to give it to us whether you want to or not. She always does that. She always puts out things as though they have already happened, because she feels that she forces people to actually go ahead and do them. And in this case, she's doing exactly the same thing, because Harry has gone along with pretty much everything this woman has wanted. Do you guys remember when he put out that statement saying, don't be racist to my girlfriend, in November 8th, 2016? And I'm like, who's your girlfriend, dude? I didn't even know you were dating anybody. And then, so he has whatever Meghan wants, Meghan gets. We have that famous saying, he ended up leaving the kingdom, his friends, his real family, for fake children, following a D-list woman who made him empty promises. He knew she was lying, by the way, and he also wanted it, and it has backfired. Nevertheless, he has gone along and done a lot of things for her. So Meghan Markle has gotten used to speaking on his behalf, but now lately we've seen that professional separation. And just in that thing, she just posted this little clip here talking about in my age. Hero, thank you for my age for capturing this. Yet, where the F is age? Because the voice is not there. You can't hear Harry speak at all. You can see City. Oh, City's frustrated. You can see City. You can see he's not there. Thank you, my age, because she wants people to know that she still has a hold on him, especially because of what happened. She has lost control over Harry completely. Bye-bye. So she puts this article, shows up on March 23rd, 2025. Netflix offered Harry and Meghan new £15 million deal. That's almost $20 million to mark Princess Diana's 30th anniversary. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex could be set to make a new documentary series in honor of Princess Diana. Why would Meghan make any documentary about Princess Diana? She never met the woman. She stalked the woman, that we know. But and then it says the streaming giant could renew the couple's contract, and there's one documentary idea already being proposed. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle could be set to delve into the tragic story of Princess Diana's death. Why would she do this to Harry? Why would she continue abusing Harry in this way? You know, this is so typical narcissist, keeping him traumatized, keeping him absolutely anchored to that pain, to that bad experience, to relive it over and over, just to bring back those feelings of hatred and resentment. That's what she's doing, In a new documentary marking 30 years since her passing, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex lucrative £77.2 million deal with Netflix signed in 2020, which they never got, by the way, is due to expire this year. However, this new series could signal the beginning of a renewed contract. Not true. And what is really interesting here is that it's put out, Netflix is keen to continue their partnership with the couple. The project is part of a potential new Netflix deal for the Sussexes. And then it says the 2 or 3 part series would air in 2027, 3 decades after Diana was killed in a horrific car crash in Paris in August 1997. Now, please raise your hands. How many of you, leave in the comments, think that Harry and Meghan are still going to be together by 2027? That's wishful thinking. I don't think that marriage will be together by they're already separated. A source from Los Angeles revealed the idea is that it would be a solo project for Harry, who would be a co-executive producer as well as hosting and narrating the series. So if this is going to be a solo project for Harry, why? This is where it's Meghan doing this. Because in one fell swoop, she says above, Netflix wants to sign Harry and Meghan. But then this is a solo project for Harry. I don't know about you guys, but to me, that sounds very sus. And of course, Harry was blindsided by this. I criticize this guy. I find that he's a todger. I think he's a racist pig. I think he's a traitor. I think he has more responsibility than anybody. But I do believe he loved his mother. And I do believe that he does not want this for him and his mother. And I do believe that this was Meghan Markle going behind his back. So pretty much Harry comes back out and says, Prince Harry not planning Princess Diana documentary for Netflix, despite reports. That was Harry's clap back at Meghan. Harry is clapping back at Meghan, saying, not my mom. My mom is off the table. She's not part of the deal. I'm not doing that. The Independent understands that Prince Harry has not been approached by Netflix to make a 3-part documentary series about the death of his mother, Princess Diana, despite earlier reports. Over the weekend, UK tabloids suggested the proposed documentary marking the 30th anniversary of Diana's death would form part of a new long-term deal with the Sussexes. However, Harry has flatly denied that he would not do that documentary about his own mother's death. Not true. No. Not true, and no further comment will be provided. That was Harry shutting down Meghan Markle for good. That's Harry drawing a line in the sand for Meghan Markle. If Harry was with Meghan Markle shooting this little clip where she posted on Instagram, don't you think that we would have heard his voice? Come on, guys. Come on. So, good for Harry. Good for Harry. because he's actually wanting to go back home. He doesn't want to. The problem is that he has caused so much pain, so much damage. I don't think he deserves to go back home. Family will always be family, but I don't think even if he's welcome as a family member, I don't think he will ever be trusted as a member of the royal family. He will never be in that circle of trust. His mother is off limits. I mean, can you imagine Meghan Markle put her hands on Princess Diana's grave? I'm sure that woman stole something. I'm pretty sure of that. And filmed herself. Because there's no way that she didn't film herself in the Princess Diana's grave. That is so violating. That city in the background, not a man. And this woman was around our queen. Please leave me your comments, because for one, I am glad. And that I call out Harry when he needs to be called out. But on this one, good on him. He's protecting his moms. And I don't think he wants to relive that trauma. I think that in some ways, Meghan knows that she's lost control, because it looks pretty pathetic, that Meghan Sussex thing. Leave me your comments, beautiful people, and watch this next video that's at the end that you're going to see, because it reveals a lot of Harry and Meghan Markle's issues. Once again, thanks for watching, beautiful people.